lights beam like stars as the dust begins to fall. A rhythm ready to ignite anticipation in the hall. The clock ticks its sweet tune, just 10 minutes to go. Raise your glass of wine, let that cool spirit flow. Got a pot of smiling laughter bubbling up, no doubt. In the corner, silhouette stands. The night is what it's about. The show starts in 10, so let your soul unwind. Gavin's waiting, it comes, yeah. He's got the perfect line, with a big bag of Haribo and smiles that don't pretend. Thank you for tuning in. From the big man, our friend.
Our friend. Shadows of the night whisper secrets soft and low. Feel the pulse grow sweeter, let your heart steal the show. We're threaded in this moment, a tapestry so fine, lost inside the laughter, sipping love from a vine.
Yeah, bring your worries close and let them slip away. The music's got a hold in this jazzy cabaret. Let the warmth embrace you as the lights begin to blend. In this dance of time, tonight we will transcend. The show starts in 10, so let your soul unwind. Gavin's waiting, in comes, yeah. He's got the perfect line, with a big bag of Haribo and smiles that don't pretend. Thank you for tuning in. From the big man, our friend. In the whispers of wine, every heart finds its beat. Savor every moment, feel the magic in the heat. So raise your cups high, let's toast to what's ahead. With each note and every laughter, feel the rhythm weaved in thread.
So as the clock spins on, we're wrapped in this dream. The night fills with stories like a flowing stream. The show's about to start, so let's take our stand. With a glass of wine, a pint, a cheer, together hand in hand. The show starts in 10, let's make this night alive. Thank you for tuning in tonight, as we all thrive.
Well, good evening and welcome. It's Gavinbass1, lastminute.com. We're with the Royal Glory Apex Sim Racing League tonight, and we're live from Singapore. Short quali with 31 laps here at the Marina Circuit in Singapore. Some facts for you. The first race was ever taken place here in 2008, and it's a 5 kilometer track, 19 corners. It used to be 23, and it's counterclockwise. It's a street circuit, and it's obviously a very, very low margin for a error. Pit stop lost time is about 29.1 seconds, actually, and the safety car probability tonight is actually very high at 83% from recent stats. And the virtual safety car is in and around about 34%, I believe it says on all the stats that I have. So good evening and welcome to anyone who has tuned in for tonight's race. Don't think there's going to be a terribly big grid tonight, but that doesn't matter. It should be a good old race, and look forward to seeing how the lads from Holland do tonight, along with some guests. Nice wee day out with the family today in round the city centre, and got a few bits and pieces sorted out today. It was lovely. Actually went clothes shopping for once in my life, and got some nice new clothes, and got myself all spruced up for a nice Sunday dinner tomorrow. Saturday night, and we're with the Royal Glory Apex Racing League. This is a Dutch league predominantly, and I know there's drivers in from all over the world, mostly Holland, but we've got Maverick. He's in, and Pulley's in tonight from Great Britain, and of course Woozy is in from the United States of America. I believe there's a Canadian driver tonight, and that's Marty. So yeah, looks like a wee turnout. I'm in no rush, guys. If you need to take a wee bit more time just to get everybody in. Good evening and welcome. I'm Gavinbass1, and again, this is Royal Glory Apex live from Singapore. Singapore can throw up a few old bad weathers, so let's hope that there's no bad weather tonight. There's your opening screen there, very, very rushed, but I managed to get Noodle the Poodle in, and that's Royal Glory Apex's lucky mascot. And he's a lovely little poodle, and he's displaying the Royal Glory Apex logo. And of course, that's for Noodle. And big shout out to Noodle. I know he's going through a pretty tough time at the moment with pain, and I believe he's going in for a procedure in April to try and have those kidney stones removed again. So big shout out to Noodle and good luck for that, and hope to see you back fighting fit as soon as possible, big man. Oh, Noodle's actually racing. He's just checked into the lobby. So he's going to push it through the pain barrier. And there's another wee friend of mine in there. Big friend, actually. Big man he is. Hi-fi. Big Muck is in the house, and he's driving the Haas tonight. So yeah, it's filling up now. We've got about 10 drivers so far. And yeah, Singapore can bring it on, and look forward to this one. Noodle's been trying his hand at creating some music for the league. Good evening, Keegan. How are you, sir? Good evening, Maverick. How are you, sir? Nice to see you in the chat. And yes, Noodle's starting to create some really, really good music, but I literally only got in 20 minutes there or half an hour before the race. So I didn't have time to upload all of his songs. It has to be done in a special format so that the streaming software that I use allows it. So yeah, I didn't have time, Noodle. So big apologies for that, and really, really sorry. But next time we'll get those songs in. I must get on to your Discord and get those songs downloaded. So just waiting on the rest of the team, waiting on Fire Chief just to ready up, and then we'll get the show on the road. Oh, Noodle, 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 Noodle. Good evening. Do you like the wee poodle? Your lucky mascot is on display tonight, named after you, good sir. Again, apologies for not being able to use your beautiful songs this evening. Um, you know the form, it takes quite a while to upload them all and have them played. I see that you're racing. Good evening, Pulley. What about you, sir? I hope you've got rid of your jet lag and look forward to this one tonight. They're all ready and up, and we're ready to go. So let's get the show on the road and get the party rocking. Oh, pulley man up, for goodness sake. The last time I was in America, actually, buddy, it took me about a week to get rid of the old jet lag. So I know the form. Enjoy the race tonight, guys. Enjoy the race tonight.
Drivers, start your engine!
If you want the best, you got it. Feel the rush, the lights are hot. It's time to spark the fire. Step into the arena. Feel the ground shake. Can you hear the roar? With Gavinbass1 on the mic, it's a wild ride. Always begging for more. Fun, hell yes, we redefine the night. Come on, feel the thrill, excitement, you got it. This energy, it gives me chills. With every chord we thresh, with every note we tear apart. Controversy guaranteed, let the madness start. Rock and roll, you faking, believe it. Get on your feet if you want the best, you gotta scream it. Let's set the world ablaze with this fire in our soul. This is celebration, unity, now everybody lose control. Crank the amps to 11. Feel the walls cave in. Sparks fly, fists are pumping. Let the teenage dreams begin. Because this is our anthem, our heartbeat in the dark. We forge connections, loud and proud. Let's make our mark. With every scream of passion, we rise above the ground. Controversy guaranteed, surrounded by this sound. Rock and roll, you faking, believe it. Get on your feet if you want the best, you gotta scream it. Feel the flames ignite the night. Let's give it all we've got. With Gavinbass1 leading the charge. This is our creed. Rock and roll forever. With the wildest hearts we lead. Lose control.
Well, good evening, live from Singapore. It's Gavinbass1 on the microphone tonight with the Royal Glory Apex. Yes, coming live from the Marina Circuit in Singapore. Right now, it looks like nighttime racing. It looks like dry racing. And they are out on track and they are doing their thing. So let's go live and let's see what they're on and what they're doing. Centre back has already posted a 128.864 and Pulley a 130.163. Richard posts a 133.9 and Joey not too far behind. You've got Pula Puldowski. He is on the Ferrari tonight. Maverick's with us and we're on board with Maverick. He's just about to post a lap now. And let's see what Maverick can do. He's one to watch out for tonight for sure. And yeah, he puts it in second position in that kick Saba and puts in a 128.906. So a very, very respectable lap there for Maverick. Let's go to Dark Nova. What Dark Nova? Here he goes. He's on a lap at the moment in the Aston Martin. Oh, he gets that one very, very, very bad. And he just rescues it no more. And the Aston sees another day. I thought he was going to clip the wall there. On with Fire Chief in the Red Bull. Good evening, Fire Chief. How are you doing, sir? Nice to see you on the grid this evening. Good evening, Keegan. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're practicing hard. Hope you're doing really, really well. Oh, looks like Fire Chief lost the front of it there. He clipped the wall, he lost the wing, and he's going to have to go back in and get reset. Plenty of time, sir. Settle yourself down and get out there and put another lap in. That was unfortunate. Oh, Mawuzi, he's in the McLaren. Oh, he absolutely drifts it round that corner. 84% of the battery. Very, very technical part of the track coming right up onto this left-hander. This is a difficult one. You've got to hug the corner, and he does it very, very well. Brilliant to see Noodle out tonight. Absolutely brilliant to see him out. He's going through the pain barrier, the big man. But nothing stops the Noodle. So over the line, Noodle comes in the Red Bull, and he's going to post it at the 1:31.088, putting him in 6th position in the Red Bull. Pulley back on track. He's on a lap. He's in the Kicksaba, suffering from jet lag all the way from the USA, back in holidays. And he's now back to the real world of racing. So Pulley is trying to better that 1:30.163 at the moment with 9 minutes left. Plenty of time. And Pulley would be loving a top 3 here tonight. Big ask for him after such a long time off the wheel. But Pulley, I think, just might be the dark horse of the evening. Let's see how he does tonight as he sets out to better that 1:30.163. All eyes top right to see what Sector 2's doing. Can Pulley improve? I dare say he can. Oh, half a second up for Pulley, so that's going to put him into the 1:29.5 roughly, and that'll keep him in P4, but he really needs to get a very, very tight Sector 3 in here if he wants to improve in 4th. Yeah, he improves by half a second, but he stays there, but he's into the 1:29s. And he's just posted a 1:29.703. And I think he's got plenty of time to go in and have another shot at it. On with Podolski. On board with Joey. He's in the Racing Bull. The sugar-free Racing Bull is now trying to set a lap. He's out to better that 1:33, and he will do, that's for sure. Oh, he gets that corner very nice, but he's got a Kicksaba behind him. Oh, it looks like he's holding one of the kicks up ever so slightly there, so he's going to have to reset. Centre back gets a 1:28.588, so he's on provisional pole there in the Mercedes. Lovely lap from centre back. That's Frank, and he's one of the owners of the league along with Noodle. Oh, Joey's used up all of his battery at the end of Sector 2, so let's see what Joey can do. He was about half a second up there at one stage. He is definitely going to better that 1:33.9, but by how much? Here he comes. 1:32, 1.2 seconds, putting Joey in 8th position in the Racing Bull with Richard, his teammate, right behind him. Here comes Richard. Ninth position and betters his time considerably and posts that 1:32.7. Can Marty beat? Oh, he's way down. He is probably just limping in for the pits there. So Marty's not going to better that 128 at the moment, but he still has time to set another lap if he jumps into the pits and gets another set of tyres. Hi-Fi posts a 134.06. He's in the pits and he'll have another run. They're all going to just jump out at the very same time for the last chance saloon here in Singapore under the spotlights at the Marina Circuit. Very, very high chance of safety car tonight going into that horrible turn one that everybody dreads. So it's going to be interesting to see if we get a clean start to this race. Oh, Noodle, absolutely brilliant, sir. For a man that's not feeling well, to stick it into P5, that's a fantastic job. Absolutely. That puts you in contention for a really, really good race. Just get round that first corner safely, Noodle, and I'll be rooting for you. But centre back at the moment is 3 or 4 tenths faster than everybody else on the track. Just 2.5 minutes to go. Hi-Fi must be having a cup of tea and a bit of carrot cake or coffee and walnut. Maybe the big man likes the cake. He told me that himself last night. Very fond of a bit of cake is the old Hi-Fi-O. So they're all jumping out of the pits now for the last 2 minutes, and we're going to have a bit of a showdown here. Out comes Poulet. So he's just timed this just about right. He's going to go over the line in perfect time. Let's see and stay on with Poulet and see if he can better that 129.703. Suffering seriously from jet lag is the big man. Noodles decided that 129.824 is all he's got tonight. I think that's absolutely brilliant for a man that is really, really struggling with chronic pain. So my heart goes out to Noodle big time. And again, I really wish him luck for April when he eventually tries to get these horrible kidney stones sorted out. I've had them 3 times myself, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. Ah, you're welcome, buddy. Welcome. 6th position, not too bad, my sir. Not too bad. You haven't lost it, that's for sure. And here comes Poulet. Activates the DRS into this left-hander. These are pretty fast corners, to be honest with you. You've got to get them absolutely perfectly right. There's a couple of real tricky sections in Sector 2 and 3 here that can catch you out, especially the one going into that horrible left-hander. A wee jerk to the right and then into the left sometimes works well, keeps the momentum of the car. Let's see if Poulet does that. This is the section I mean right now. And he does exactly that. He puts it over to the right. Oh, he takes that corner beautifully. Oh, he's half a second up at the moment. Poulet could find himself possibly in P3 here. but he needs a very, very good sector 3, and he doesn't have an awful lot of battery left. Oh, very, very close indeed. But he sets a 129.2. Every lap he's improving. So Pulley P4 and the checkered flags are all starting to rain down on Singapore, as it looks like centre back has definitely pinched that first position from Maverick. Marty in the Merc and Pulley in fourth. Oh, Richard must have made a wee bit of a mistake there. He goes over the line, and that's the end of our quali here with the Royal Glory Apex in Singapore. I'm Gavinbass1, live with you tonight. So centre back steals it with a 128.588. That's an incredibly fast lap, with Maverick second. Marty from Canada, he gets the third place in that Mercedes, with Pulley absolutely magically putting that in fourth position in the kick. Podolski in the Ferrari takes P5 with Noodle P6. Fire Chief is in 7 in the Red Bull with Hi-Fi. Big Muck in the Haas, he puts it in P8. Joey Leadstyle, he puts the Visa Cash App in 9th with 10th Richard. 11 is Dark Nova, and Woozy from the USA puts it in P12. That's your grid for this evening, and we'll be going live once the guys take a little break and get all their tweaks done. So there you go. The scene is set. The guys will be doing a formation lap once they get all of their adjustments made. Lots of adjustments to make. Tire pressures, wing settings, fuel, strategy, tires, what the strategy is. I don't know what the degradation is like at Singapore, but from memory, I think it's quite hard on the tires. Not sure if it's a one-stop, two-stop, really don't know. As for the weather, it looks to me that it's going to be a dry race this evening. Thank you for tuning in. It's Gavinbass1 live with you in Singapore in the most beautiful marina circuit here with the Royal Glory Apex League. So we've got a one stop is maybe possible, says Noodle. Do you like your little lucky mascot, Noodle the Poodle? Royal Apex's new lucky mascot, named after the most famous guy in the grid, and that is Noodle Racing. Absolute legend for tuning in tonight and racing, I must say. But yeah, Noodle the Noodle the Pulse. Try again, Noodle. Try again. But anyway, they are going to get ready, and I'm going to give you a wee bit of music to get this race up and running. Here we go.
It's race time, baby. Engines roar to life. Gonna tear down this track. Feel the thrill and strife. Formation lap. Feel the fire in our veins. The crew's all set, and we're ready to break chains. With every heartbeat, the tension on the rise. We're gunning for glory under those wide open skies. Pedal to the metal, we're tearing at the seams. Let's ride the lightning, feel the energy flow. With hearts beating fast, we'll steal the show.
We're live on the grid. Gavinbass1, Royal Glory Apex, Singapore, live, waiting just for those last guys to ready up. Noodle doesn't get it on the grid, neither does Dark Nova. Little mistakes made already this evening. Centre back's ready for a showdown, and we've got the silence. And we're live in Singapore. They're away, and it looks like the Mercedes of centre-back gets the start he wants. Oh, Maverick just gets a little clip in the back end there. Pulley's sitting beautifully in P4. P5 is Pula. Then you've got Noodle in 6. Oh, what happened there? Somebody's off. Now, this could be the one stop. It could be medium hard or a lot of guys. And if it was me, I would go medium hard. Oh, medium hard is recommended. So that's a very, very possible strategy as well. Who's going to go for the one stop? Who's going to go for the two stops? It's all going to unfold here live in Singapore. Mixed bunch of tyres. Some of them are on the mediums, some of them are on the hards. And the position changes early on. 2 up for Dark Nova. He's on the move with Marty Style up into P2. So Mercedes, that doesn't... that looks like the real F1. Mercedes. What's it going to do in Japan tomorrow? Looking forward to the race, to say the least. But Marty is keeping centre back very honest, as is Maverick and Pulley. A nice settled lap or two gets them all ready, and we've got ourselves a race here in Singapore. Centre back puts the fastest lap in at a 1:35.419 in that Mercedes. On the Maverick. Oh, this is beautiful racing from the top 3. Pulley just needs to get the boot down if he wants to get on the back, and I think he will okay, because there's tricky corners coming up, and that's always a chance to get back on. Everybody else not too far behind. There's a wee bit of a distance now to Joey. Bit of separation going on there, okay, but the top 4 still battling it away, and Pulley has got himself very close to being back in the DRS zone. But centre-back is dominating the race at the moment with Marty in second. Maverick needs to split those Mercedes as soon as he possibly can. And there's no better man to do it than Maverick. He's a fast driver, and I fully expect Maverick to make that move ASAP. Centre-back improves on the fastest lap, putting a 1:33, so each lap There is improvement on pace, and Maverick 3/10 behind and chasing very, very hard. Hi-Fi having a great race in 7th, and he's right behind Fire Chief in the Red Bull. So Hi-Fi having a blast out there tonight. Really good that he could make it, and sitting P7 at the moment and right in this race. Maverick still torturing the back of that Mercedes in P3, and he really needs to split those Mercedes, and he needs to be the kick meat in the Mercedes sandwich as soon as he possibly can. And he's going to approach a couple of DRS zones now, and this just might be the chance for Maverick to take that P2 position. Let's see if he can do it here, but he needs to get right on the box of the Mercedes, which he has done. Let's see if he can do it. Yes, he can. Beautiful overtake by the kick, and he gets himself up into P2, and he's now chasing centre back. But look at that, Marty's not letting him away with it too easily. Plenty of room given, and that's given Pooley every opportunity to get right back into this race on those medium tyres. Oh, what a scrap we have here for P1. Might be a small grid, but it's not small racing, it's tight and it's brilliant. So Pooley right back in contention in P4. So he's right back where it needs to be, and he must still have a belly full of corn dogs from International Drive, and he will definitely be wanting to get the pace going here, and he will do. Fire Chief in P5 and Podolski in P6. Hi-Fi's pushing away there in that Haas. He's doing brilliant. So very, very clean racing from Apex Glory so far, and Marty has got the front run there, and Marty has got himself over 1 second ahead, and he's just keeping centre back out of that DRS zone at the moment. Maverick's still hanging in there, and Pooley has just dropped again, and Pooley will definitely be wanting to get that gap pulled in. Fire Chief and Podolski both on those hard tyres. They've got a good opportunity to get a wee bit of a go-ahead here whenever the mediums die off. Wee bit of separation going on now, but Maverick back in P3, he's pushing away at centre back. Oh, Dark Nova's out of the session. We've got a yellow flag, and we've got a problem. I don't think it's a safety car, it's a virtual safety car, so that's the first yellow flag of the evening, and everybody's going to be on their delta. This is a risky time for any driver, that they don't overspeed and get that dreaded drive-through or 10-second penalty. LFC James, good evening to you. Really nice to see you, buddy. Can't wait to get back to doing our career mode. Anytime over the weekend I'm free. I'm even free after this race if you fancy it. So the virtual safety car, the drive-through penalty first. There it is. Richard is the first man to do exactly what I dreaded, and that was speeding under the safety car. But it's back to race speed, and the three front runners, Marty style. It's half term now, so I've got loads of time, says James. Yes, let's get at it, buddy, and let's get a few practice rounds done ASAP, buddy. Oh, Woozy gets a 3-second penalty now, so Richard and Woozy now carrying those dreaded penalties. Dark Nova, he crashed out. Hard luck, Dark Nova. Really sorry to see that. But at least you can watch it and enjoy it with Gavinbass1. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the rest of the race. These things happen, buddy, and next week you'll have another go at it. But look at Fire Chief. Fire Chief's now on the back of Pooley. Yes, Dark Nova, certainly stay in the live stream, buddy, and enjoy the race. You were doing really well there too. Not too bad whatsoever, but these things happen, as you know. Love that view from the helicopter, looking down on Pooley and Fire Chief battling away behind the kick to see if he can get the edge on Pooley. He gets a really, really good entrance and exit out of that corner, but Pooley's just one step ahead of him and gets the boot down. Pooley leading the way. It is a difficult track. It's very technical, and that section there is very, very difficult to get right. Oh, look at this! Oh, centre back. Oh, centre back's going to have to give that position back. Is he? Yes, he is. Oh, the two murder! Oh, no! All three of them have taken each other out, and one of them just drifts into the pit lane. Oh, my goodness, that was carnage there. I didn't catch your crash, Nova. No, I didn't. I was on some part. Oh, that was awful there. I don't know what happened, but Pooley done very well out of it. He's got himself into P2 behind Marty Style, and Pooley got a very, very fortunate... he definitely did. Pooley will have a smile on his face. But Fire Chief and Podolski right in there. Maverick's down to P9. Maverick suffered terribly there, but he did get a change of tyre, and he's running with a wing. I thought maybe Maverick would have changed that wing, but he probably didn't even get time to set it up on his console. Turn 10 with no control. Yeah, I've seen it happen on turn 10 quite... Nova, don't worry about it, bud. Just don't worry about it whatsoever. It happens. It could have been worse. You could have been part of that carnage there. But the carnage, Marty Style leads the race at the moment from Pooley, from Fire Chief, from Podolski. Centre back was involved in that as well. He's down in the P6, and I think he's managed not to get... How he did not get any damage, I don't know, but he got away with it, unless he has some underfloor damage or something. Noodle's sitting in P7, he's going okay, and Joey is now down to P8. So the position changes now look like this. 4 up for Fire Chief, 2 up for Pooley, and 2 up for Marty. Biggest loser at the moment is Maverick, down 7, but I do believe that he will be able to pull that back. No better man than Maverick to pull that time back now that he's on the fresh set of rubber. But I really, really thought he would have changed that end plate. That is going to impair his corners big time, especially going into those left-handers. He's going to get a lot of oversteer, and he's not just going to get as much traction as he would like. I must say, I love the helmet that Maverick's wearing tonight. Beautiful. So Marty's now pulled away, and he's out of the DRS zone of Pooley. But Pooley's got an absolute battle going on behind him, and Fire Chief's pushing. Lap 8 at 31 here in Singapore. That's a very, very difficult corner there, Nova, isn't it? Oh, for such a small grid, there's some very competitive racing going on here, especially for this P2 position that Pooley currently holds. Hi-Fi and P5, he'll be really happy with that. He's on the medium tyres, and it's lap 8. When is he going to come in for those fresh rubbers? Is he going for the one-stop? Is he going for medium hard? Is he going for medium hard? I don't know. Who's liking the hard tyres? Who's liking the medium tyres? Nova, maybe you can tell me. What do the medium tires feel like out there? You were on them, I think. Centre back gets a change of tire and he's on the fresh medium, so out he comes and he's going to come out at the back of the grid, I think. Hi-Fi now up into P4 and Pula Podolski is in P3. Puli now takes the lead and up 3 places from Fire Chief, who is up 5 places. So the top 6 guys all running penalty free and running very, very well. All in the green, all progressing, and a lot to do still in this Singapore Grand Prix with the Royal Glory Apex Sim Racing League. I'm Gavinbass1. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh, Fire Chief just goes straight into the back of Puli there. And that gives the Ferrari of Pula a bit of a chance. So Puli got away with that one. I think Puli got a right dunt on the back end there and just lost an awful lot of his balance, but he rescued it well and he lives again to fight another day. Fire Chief just got his braking wrong there and tapped Puli. I'm sure he maybe got Puli's going into the pits. So he's coming off the mediums. Is he going on to another set of mediums or is he going to go on to the hards? Onto the hard tyres and Puli's going to come out nicely in P5. Oh, he's not. He's going to drop down. Sorry. He is indeed. Sorry. I thought there was a 20-second gap there. Maverick now up into P5. He's starting to rescue the situation quite nicely. But Fire Chief and Podolski having a fabulous battle here for P1 at the minute. Only 10 laps out of 31, so anything can happen. Dark Nova, unfortunately, he DNF'd early with a mistake on turn 10 and he wrecked the car and that caused a virtual safety car and unfortunately I think Woozy. Let's have a look at those penalties. Yeah, Woozy, somebody got a drive through, so it's obviously been served, but Woozy's way back there now with that 3-second penalty. So he's had an unfortunate start to this race and a lot of separation starting to happen now, and that is a nice natural opportunity for me to go and grab myself a cup of coffee. And I'll be back with you very, very soon. So the dreaded commentator separation is now happening, but we've got a little battle going on here. It looks like down in P11. Looks like Woozy and Richard are having a bit of a battle. Get rid of that back shortly. There you go. That's it away, and I'm back live, of course. It's Gavinbass1 with Royal Apex Glory. Big separation on the track, but now they've gathered up again up onto P3. Let's see what the stops are. There you go. Everybody's made a stop, bar Joey and Fire Chief. So there's going to be a change of position whenever they come off those tyres. Let's have a look at exactly what tyres they're running. 11 lap old hards for Fire Chief. He's in the lead with Maverick second. Marty Style is in third, and centre back's now in fourth. Pulley down to fifth, but he's had that stop and he's on the very, very fresh hard compound tyre. Podolski, he's tracking down oh yes, it looks like oh, I just missed what happened there. I think there was a bit of an overtake, but Marty Style is now giving Maverick loads on the left-hander and takes a beautiful overtake in that Mercedes. What a beautiful move by the Mercedes. Take a bow, Mr. Marty. Oh, Marty clips the corner and he gets away with it. I think he gets away with it. He does, but Fire Chief still out in the lead on his own, but he still needs to make that stop. Maverick going into the pits. Oh, he gets that a wee bit squirrely. Pulley back up into P4. Let's see Hi-Fi. Hi-Fi's on the charge, and he's got the sights of Joey, and he's going to make the pit stop by the looks of it. Yeah, Joey's in the pits. Lap 13 of 31. Let's see what Joey does here. Oh, he's having to have a new front wing as well. So Joey got a bit of damage in that little incident there. Massively separated on the track. So let's go down the drivers and let's have a look at those stops once again. The stops have still to be made by Fire Chief, of course. Everybody else has had that one stop. He's leading the race by 13.8 seconds. Oh, Summy, go Hi-Fi. Oh, Summy, what about you? Long time no speak. Thanks for tuning in. Nice to see you on board. How are you keeping? Are you still racing, sir? Oh, Podolski puts in the 1:32.725 and the fastest lap of the race so far. Nice to see Maverick has now got that front wing replaced and back in full. Woozy gets a 3-second penalty for multiple track warnings, so Woozy has picked up that penalty and that will definitely impair him. Centre back's up in the third and he is closing down the gap on Marty. So the Mercedes is 2 and 3 at the moment with a very fast centre back coming as well. Oh, centre back is definitely pulling his teammate in big time here, and they're going to be in the DRS together very, very soon. So I think there's going to be some very, very exciting stuff coming up whenever Fire Chief. Somebody, you're racing in RPL. Are you in Tier 1 or Tier 2? So Summy is still racing with RPL, and yeah, I'm just wanting to find out if he's in Tier 1 or Tier 2. Oh, well, I've got a wee bit of good news for you, Summy. I'm covering your race on Monday night because Ben Wally contacted me today and asked me to do it because I believe there's a chance that one of the lads can possibly take the championship. Is it Frozzy or something? I can't remember his name. I know that there's somebody that just might lift the cup on Monday night. That's why Ben asked me to cover it for him, because it just might be a championship win. I just can't remember the lad's name. So I'm looking forward to covering that race for you, Summy, and I'll be giving you a good old shout out on Monday night. Fire Chief still out on those hard tyres on lap 16, so he's going for the one stop. Bar that, there's no close racing going on. It's just a wee bit of a procession at the moment. So I'm hoping, looks like centre back's going into the pits as well. So lots of changes going on now. And he's going to go on to the hard compound tyre for the rest of the race now. So that is centre back on his final set of tyres, I reckon. And centre back's going to be fighting hard. Hi-Fi up into P6. He's doing well. And no penalties, which is really, really good. Pulley in P3, and that one stop. Well, Pulley's going to be in a potential podium position here if he keeps the form going. Starting to get his form back. Just takes a few laps, and that holiday in America is nothing but a distant memory now. It's just looking after the credit card now. If you're anything like me, Pooley, when you go to America, you just forget about money and you just live the dream, and you work it all out when you get home. I hope you had one of those lovely smoked turkey legs in the Epcot Centre. I love those turkey legs. And then go to Walmart and you get those lovely corn dogs and the crab salad. Just love the food over there. Absolutely beautiful. Centre back now, getting very close to the back of Maverick. So yeah, still a massive bit of separation. Only 11 drivers on the track, halfway through the race now. And we're on lap 16 here in Singapore. If you're still racing, if you're still listening, Summy, how are you doing in the championship? Are you anywhere near the top, or how are you doing? Fire Chief in the pits. So Fire Chief has decided to dump them, and he's now making that stop. So Fire Chief's coming out on the medium tyres, lap 17. So he might have to make a further stop after this, because I'm not too sure if those... They might last the 14 laps, but I doubt it. Hi-Fi's having a really steady race here, and I must say he is doing very, very, very well in P6. 5-lap Old Hards, and Richards just picked up a 3-second penalty, so the penalties are starting to really cause a few issues there, and centre back is starting to get onto the back of Maverick for sure. So the Mercedes now chasing down Maverick in the kick. Going to stay on with this one, because this is shaping up to be a good close race between Maverick and centre back. Centre back's got an advantage of 3 laps on those fresher tyres, so I'm expecting centre back to put big pressure on the kick driver. Centre back gets a 1:32.450, so yes, he is definitely on a fast streak at the moment in the Mercedes. So centre back is gathering up some battery power, and he's getting prepared to try and make that vital overtake on the kick and get himself up into P7 and progress throughout the grid. Hi-Fi's now going to be under a wee bit of pressure with Maverick and centre back chasing them down. So Hi-Fi's going to have to make that car very wide and that track very narrow, because he's got two very, very fast guys coming behind him in the kick and the Mercedes of centre back and Maverick. Hi-Fi gives me a wee wiggle there. Thank you, Hi-Fi. That was lovely. Love the helmet as well, that green helmet. The big muck on the track in the Haas, and he is under massive pressure now from Maverick. Let's see what Maverick sees. Nice little battle going on here now. The action has started again, and centre back is just lining Maverick up now, and looks like Hi-Fi is going to be under massive pressure. Woozy gets another 3-second penalty, and there's a wee bit of a touchy there between Maverick and centre back. Maverick gets it. Oh, Hi-Fi just backs off and lets him through, which is the right thing to do, because these guys are in a league and Hi-Fi is just a reserve driver. So real good manners there from the Hi-Fi, and does exactly what any good F1 driver, sim driver would do. Lets the guys through and just enjoys his race. Well done, Hi-Fi, for that. Very, very much noted. Marty Style, 10-lap Old Hards, still leading it by 7.5 seconds over Pooley. Pooley's on 9-lap Old Hards, and Podolski is on 7-lap Old Mediums, and Marty has decided to go into the pits, and this is going to give Pooley the lead. Pooley takes the lead of the Singapore Grand Prix with Royal Apex Glory this evening. Lap 20, just 11 laps to go, and Marty is in that pit stop, and out he comes on the fresh, hard tyres for the rest of the race, as everybody just steals those positions back. Fire Chief. Red Bull. Noodle and Fire Chief chasing down Pulla. What a battle we have here for P2. Oh, the Ferrari tries an outside move. He goes very, very wide, and he makes that work. Now, he went off the track a bit there, so I think he just let Noodle back in there. That was good as well. That's good etiquette. But now he can race away without having to worry about positions. So nice bit of manners going on. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Who's off? Somebody's off. Oh, just temporarily. Fire Chief all over the back of the Ferrari now. Is there going to be a move made here on the straight? Yes, there is. Fire Chief takes that third position, and he's now going to chase down Noodle. Oh, the Ferrari drifts it round that corner, and Podolski loses a fair bit of time as he drifts round there. Marty Style and P7 chasing down Hi-Fi. So Marty takes Hi-Fi there. In fact, I think Hi-Fi let him through, to be honest with you, doing what he does, and just lets the league drivers through. And once again, very, very good sportsmanship there from Hi-Fi. Noodle right back in it, and he's on the 9-lap Old hard compound tyres, and he's along with his teammates. So Fire Chief and Noodle will pull each other along while Pulley is on those 11-lap old hards. 10 laps to go. Is he going to make another stop, or is he going to take those right on to 21 laps? I don't know. Honestly, it's a long time since I've raced Singapore. I don't know what the tire day's like. But from memory, as I said earlier, I think that it is pretty hard on the tires. I'm looking at that interval between Pulley and Fire Chief. He's 6.2 at the moment. And I think Fire Chief is possibly closing him down. He is. He's just made that 5.8. So there's a pretty fast chase going on here from Fire Chief and Noodle. So if they can work it together, swap positions from time to time and use each other's DRS, they just might be able to pull Pulley in. 5.3 now. And Fire Chief is really sending it. Oh, we've got a caution. Oh, it looks like Woozy made a mistake there. Has he got damage? Yes, he has. He's going to go into the pits. 5-lap old hards, and he's going to have to go in and get a wing. I think he lost the front wing there. Let's just see. Nope, just a tire change. Pulley leads the race on the 12-lap old hards. So the two league owners are having a battle here. That's the Mercedes versus the Red Bull. Oh, centre back just picks up a 3-second penalty. Now that could be a problem at the end of the race. Frank will be raging at himself for that one. Goes for the inside cut, doesn't take it on and backs off. But looked at it very, very seriously about trying to make that move. So he's going to have another go. Oh, centre back is really on the back of this Oracle Red Bull of Noodle. And Noodle has got to defend for his life here. DRS zone coming up. Will it get it? He's very, very close to the back end. I think he might be able to make the move here. He's got the battery to do it. Oh, Noodle just slips the wall and Frank followed him. And the two of them just touched the inside of that wall. So, yeah, they both took the same line. There's the overtake now. Frank takes the lead into the third position now and puts Noodle behind him. Nice little battle. Pulley's down, wound back in to 2.6 seconds on the 14-lap old hards. But Fire Chief's on 7-lap old medium. So both look at 10-second penalty for Hi-Fi. After such a great race, he picks up a speeding penalty in the pit lane as he comes in for his final set of tires. He's going to stick on the mediums and he's going to finish the lap on a fresh set of rubber. Pulley puts in the very fastest lap of 1:32.3. So Pulley is on a fast lap at the moment. I know. High file, big cross. Marty Style now pushing the back of Noodle, so Marty's right back into the race in the Mercedes. Nice move by the Mercedes, gets him up into P4, puts Noodle behind him here, or does he? Noodle's defend. Oh, Noodle drifts it and just gets a wee bit squirrely there. Needs to settle it. Pulley doing a fantastic job in P1, 15 lap old hards. Is he going to push those hards right to the end of the race? I wonder what the condition of those tyres are here. Pulley will be starting to feel the effects of a lack of grip here, I would say. He's got a job on his hands to keep everybody behind him, because Frank, centre back, is not too far behind, and he's on a much fresher set of tyres, as is Marty. So I've got a feeling centre back and Marty are going to be right in contention for the win here. But Pulley's got everything to do in P1 at the moment. That 2-second gap is being held nicely by Pulley at the moment. He'll be looking very carefully at that delta and trying to maintain that 2-second lead, but it's going to be very difficult. Hi-Fi and P8 on the back of Maverick. Oh, Maverick gets a 3-second penalty. That's not going to help his cause. So nearly everybody on the track, apart from about 4 or 5 guys, have penalties. Here comes Fire Chief. Here comes centre back. Pulley is now being pulled in to 1.4 seconds. He's got a serious job on his hands. He's coming up towards a back marker there. I think it might be Woozy. So he's going to have to get past that nice and cleanly and not give too much time away. But right now, Fire Chief is on his tail with centre back chasing. Marty Styles not too far away, so we've got ourselves an absolute scrap here for the last 5 laps in Singapore. Joey and Richard have jumped onto a set of soft tyres, so I think they're probably just going to try and get the fastest lap of the race if they can. Let's see who holds that fastest lap. Yep, at the moment it's Pula Podolski with a 1:32.391. Oh, Fire Chief gets a nitchy bum there. Gets very close to the left-hand wall, but he got it, and he got away with it. But he was very, very close to touching there. What a race we have here. Pulley is under immense pressure in P1. What a fabulous race for such a small grid. But centre-back's going to make the move very shortly now. Pulley is making that kick as wide as he can. And he's making those corners as narrow as he can. But I'll tell you, as he said himself on his own stream the other night, it's 5p, 10p bum. Oh, Pulley, you're in trouble. Oh, there's a squeeze move going on by the Mercedes. Can he make it happen? Yes, he can. Centre-back takes the lead. Pulley has to set in. Here comes the Mercedes of Marty. Four laps to go here in Singapore. Wow, how close are these guys racing? This is unbelievable stuff. And Marty is in a rush to try and get through. He's going to try it now. Oh, he backs off once again. And the Red Bull of Fire Chief goes for the inside cut. Marty's going to look at this one. This is, there's a touch. All three of them have a wee touch there. Meanwhile, Centre Pack has got the pace and he's going for it now. 3 seconds ahead. His race to lose, but he's got that 3-second penalty that he's got to get away from, and he has done. Let's have a look quick at those penalties. Yeah, it's only 3 seconds. So right now, he is going to be your race winner if he can hold Marty back. Marty needs to pull that 3 seconds in. If Marty gets that 3 seconds pulled in, he's going to have a P1 here. Pulley's now down to P4. Fire Chief takes the lead from him into P3. Pulley done so well to keep those tyres as grippy as he possibly can, but I'm sure he is finding it very difficult to keep that car on track right now. Marty's pulled that into 2.8 seconds, so right now Marty is contention for the win here. He's on the much fresher tyres. 4 laps he has better off on tyres, so Marty could get this win if he can keep Centre Back at bay. Noodle doing well in P5, penalty free on the 17 lap old hards. Lap 29 of 31, and Centre Back doing absolutely everything he can to keep Marty at bay. Woozy gets another penalty, so it's not a good night for Woozy. Woozy's having a mare tonight. Pulley gets a really good exit out of that corner and just disturbs it for Noodle for a while, but Noodle is pushing really, really hard there. Hi-Fi on the back of Maverick. Those two are having a wee battle as well. Oh, they're not actually. There's quite a bit of distance between them. There's the move inside, owns the corner. Pulley has to back off there. His tyres are scrubbed. Look at those tyres. Pulley is absolutely nursing those hard tyres home, and he's going to have to settle for a 5th position here. I can't see him ever getting that back. He is just literally trying to keep that car on track, but he has driven a good race. He has kept penalty free and coming back to racing after a 3-week break in the US of A, a P5. I think he would probably take that at the beginning of the race. So good race from Pulley, but right now Centre Back doing everything still to hold off Marty, and he needs to be ahead by that magical 3 seconds, and Marty is going to want to get a really last good couple of laps in here and put Centre Back under immense pressure if he can. But Centre Back doing brilliant and holding that 3-second gap nicely right now. So here we come. We're approaching the last lap of the race as Centre Back takes it over the line. He's only 3.1 seconds ahead of Marty, and Marty needs to really push on here on this lap, but he has no battery to do it, and centre back has got the advantage with quite a considerable bit of battery and has a lot. Oh, Marty's just pulled that into 2.9, so this is going to be an absolute battle for P1 here. And right now, as it stands, Marty is pulling time really, really quickly, and it's going to be Marty's race if centre back doesn't get on. 15-lap-old hards are starting to show wear. Oh, beautiful there. Marty's now overtakes centre back, and he is now on lap 31. And he's going to win this race because centre back is nursing that 3-second penalty. And he's now got Fire Chief right in the 4-second zone, and Fire Chief will know that. But I think it's too late, too little too late. And Marty Style is going to take this race win tonight unless something of a catastrophe is going to happen. Centre back is going to take second position as long as Fire Chief doesn't nick it from the P3 and the 3-second penalty that's being held by centre back. But yeah, I think he's safe enough. So over the line comes the Mercedes, and P1, Marty Style takes the win from centre back. Merc. P1 and P2 for the two Mercedeses. Fire Chief, he gets my driver of the day in P3. So well done, Fire Chief. Driver of the day. 4 positions up, clean race. Really, really good stuff. Noodle, absolutely brilliant from him as well. He's so excited, he just sticks it in the wall there. And what a race from Pooley, P5. I do believe Pooley would take a P5 there. And yeah, for such a small grid, definitely not a bad race whatsoever. Here comes Maverick and Hi-Fi. They're having a wee bit of a battle there. Hi-Fi gets a 10-second penalty for that unserved. Nice race, Summy. Yes, indeed. For such a small grid, it definitely did produce a fair bit of excitement. Yeah, Pooley, I gathered that, buddy. I saw that your car was just drifting all over the place. You did really well, to be honest with you, to hold it for so long. And yeah, a P5's a great result for you, but nothing to be taken away from Marty. And again, Fire Chief gets that driver of the day. At 99%. Oh my God, you could smell the rubber burning and the wire pushing through, I'm sure. Very lucky you didn't get a puncture. So here comes Woozy. Well done, Woozy. Finished the race, and over the line he goes. He'll be glad to see that finish line. Not the best night for Woozy. He definitely had a few incidents, and yeah, at least he stuck it out and he finished the race, and well done to him. So there you go. Let's see what the race throws up. Oh, look at the dances of him. Absolutely delighted. 2 Mercedes 1 and 2 with the Oracle Red Bull in third. Beautiful trophy from Singapore, and he's going to stick that right up in the air, and the pit crew are going to love him from that. So the stats, of course, Marty Style wins that race, a very tight one at the very end, and centre back just could not hold it off any longer. Fastest lap goes to Podolski. Marty Style gets the driver of the day by the game, and the most overtakes goes to Joey, and Noodle TTV gets the cleanest driver of the race. Oh, congratulations to everybody. Let's see. Marty gets the win, centre back second, and Fire Chief third. Fire Chief, of course, gets my driver of the day with Noodle. Brilliant him coming in with so much pain with those kidney stones. And again, wishing him the best of luck for mid-April when he goes for the surgery. Pooley, brilliant fifth and sixth for Podolski. Maverick, and well done to Hi-Fi as well for joining late. Probably no practice whatsoever. Joey had a good race at times, and Richard 10. So there you go, and that is the end of the race for this evening. What a race it was, and I hope everybody that tuned in really enjoyed it. Again, There's your lucky mascot on the bottom right-hand corner. Noodle the Poodle, the Royal Glory Apex lucky mascot. It was very lucky tonight, and what a good race we had for such a small grid. Very well done to each and every driver tonight, and thank you very, very much for those who tuned in for it tonight. Very, very much appreciated. From me, Gavinbass1, and from Royal Glory Apex Sim Racing League on a Saturday evening. Lovely start time, that 7 o'clock. That leaves a whole evening free, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. I'm heading but down to my holiday home midweek where the internet connections are horrible. And I don't know if you know or not, but I'm not really doing full-time comms anymore. I'm just doing it as and how I feel. So like my shout out goes out to everybody that who be listening, league owners, everybody. If you want a bit of comms some night, just give me a shout. I've already committed the Monday night now for RPL, but I'm always about just give me a shout. I'll stick it in my diary if I'm free. I just do hope that my internet does hold up on the holiday home. It's pretty poor, but I think if I turn all my settings down, I'll probably get away with it okay. So thanks again, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you all very, very soon.
As the stars start to twinkle in the midnight sky, Gavinbass1's closing down. It's time to say goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the show, had a good time with the music and the laughter in this life of mine. Keep the dreams alive like the fire we ignite. Every strum of my guitar, my heart takes flight. With the sunset fading and the night so bright, I'm wishing you sweet dreams.